It's Learning and Coffee with Mrs. Woods. So excited to be with you today. One of the things that we are going to talk about is we are going to go over classroom procedures, expectations, things that we need to be working on so that we can have a successful year together. So excited to get started. Today's lesson is going to be about expectations and procedures. These are things that are expected from you no matter if you're actually in the classroom or if you're doing the virtual classroom. Safety is an important part of a class. Right now, with all that's going on, you definitely need to be wearing your mask to protect yourself and to protect others. Always wash your hands, especially before you eat, especially before you touch your face. This is supposed to be a safe place to be you. This class will be where you can bring your ideas, your thoughts, your questions to the table, and we will respect each other no matter what. Because we're all different, and we need to respect the fact that we all have different things to share. Integrity is who you are when no one is looking. Always strive to be honest and trustworthy with your academics and in life in general. We expect nothing less from you. We expect you not to cheat, not to look up answers to tests just because we are not looking over your shoulder or maybe not even sitting beside you in the same place whenever you complete an assignment or an assessment. We expect you to do your own work, not to ask someone else to do it for you because you don't feel like it or don't know what to do. That's when you ask questions to your teachers. But we expect you to have this year with the utmost academic integrity and honesty in all that you do. Respect is such a small word that has so much impactful meaning behind it. It is really important that we respect each other. We all are very different and bring our own specialness and differences to the table, so we need to be willing to listen to one another, work together, and be mature about how we talk and handle one another. Always respect yourself, your teachers, your school environment, whether that's at Bach Academy or in your bedroom or your living room, at home, on the couch, wherever your school is for that day. You need to make sure that you're respecting your environment. Always respect your technology. Pretend like you saved all the money, you bought it yourself, and maybe you have, and so you'll treat it a little bit differently because that was your hard-earned money and you want to protect that technology. And always respect your space for learning. Declutter it, allow yourself to not be distracted so that you're able to be the best that you can be. Online etiquette takes a few minutes to really make sure we cover the basics of what we need to know. First of all, be on time. You always need to show up to your meetings, virtual meetings, on time and not be late so you don't miss the good stuff. Also, please always make sure that you upload your assignments through Schoology properly. Please do not email them to your teachers. Please do not send them to us in an update or a message. And there are certain places to update assignments in Schoology, and we need you to put those in those places and to follow the student training video that you've given. Also, we have to be careful how we speak to one another online. It is very different when you're not looking at a person face to face. You're reading their words and you don't hear their tone. And sometimes we speak virtually the wrong way, or we're misunderstood, or if we put it in all caps, it's like we're yelling and we're angry. So we have to be very cognizant, very aware of how we are speaking to one another, especially when we are typing our responses. And last but not least, we need to make sure we are using our school email appropriately. It is not for social endeavors. It is not for you to join social media or TikToks. It is simply for school, and that is it. And Schoology class discussions are simply for you to respond to the question your teacher has given you, or maybe to one another with the type of response your teacher has asked for, but it is not for you to sit and chat and talk to each other in your Schoology classroom feed either. Please make sure that if you want to talk to your friends, then you get your personal emails to be able to do that. From the words of Dr. Moses, prep work is not an option. We do prep work here at Bach Academy. Prep work is our homework. What it does is it prepares you for the work that is to come. All prep work is due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. School-wide policy this year, no one will be accepting late work. We expect you to be able to turn your assignments in a timely fashion since we are giving you all week to complete each of your modules for your classes. So again, no late work is accepted. Prep work is not an option and should be turned in Sunday by 11:59 p.m. And when you're absent, always check Schoology. It's a great tool that you won't miss any of the awesome academics even if you happen to be out sick. Things to remember for your language arts class. Always be on time. Super important so you don't miss any of the things that we are trying to teach you. Always give your best. Life happens. It's not always rainbows and sunshine and happy dances, but we just ask that you always give us whatever you can for that day and we will work with it. Always make sure that you are reading your directions because if you don't, it could end up being that your grade does not reflect your efforts and work, but at reading the directions, make sure you don't miss any of the important stuff. And most of all, be prepared. Have your technology, if possible, pencil, paper, whatever you need for that day in order to be successful.